Good evening. Every year, the average household produces 30 tonnes of rubbish, but councillors in Berkshire are hoping to dramatically reduce that figure by introducing cash incentives. The Trash for Cash scheme would see homeowners receiving a reward of up to £130 if they sort their recycling correctly. If it's successful, the campaign could be rolled out across the region. Kate Cooney reports.
Whether it's fortnightly collections or fines, so many schemes have been tried to get more of us to fill our recycling bins.
We want people to be motivated to recycle.
Windsor and Maidenhead, though, have a new idea. They've become the first in the UK to offer cash. The key to this scheme is a little microchip fitted just under the lip of the bin here. Now that recognises that this bin goes with this house. Now when the refuse lorry comes round and heaves this bin on, it weighs it so it can work out exactly how much waste this household is recycling. The data is recorded onto a computer which allocates points to each home. Families can swap their points for vouchers to use at local shops and restaurants. Good recyclers could earn more than £100 a year.
It gives people an incentive to actually recycle, to recycle their waste, to put it into the new bins.
If they're going to push people into doing something, then obviously there's got to be incentives for people to follow that through.
Is it not a case that you're paying people for something they should be doing anyway?
Well, we find people want to recycle more, but if we give people an incentive to recycle more, it will generate. We found that it generates more recycling and it takes waste out of the landfill bin.
What we're doing is rewarding people for doing the right thing, and I see nothing wrong in that. And what I think is important to realise is some people do recycle anyway. Some people think they're not sure what they should be doing. I think the other aspect of this scheme that is so good is that it's a single bin.
Other authorities will be watching closely to see whether the money is enough to motivate. Kate Cooney in Maidenhead for Meridian Tonight.
Meanwhile, people living in Oxfordshire have been protesting against plans to build a new waste incinerator. Councillors have decided the £100 million site will be built in Ardleigh as opposed to Sutton Courtenay. The plant will burn up to 300,000 tonnes of rubbish every year, and people living nearby fear it could be a health hazard.
We need an incinerator like we need a hole in the head. Our recycling rates are commendably improving in the county. If we were to recycle properly, the only waste that would be left really is to think about is the food waste. Now we have 3 working digesters in the county, and that's a really good positive thing to be dealing with. We don't need an incinerator.